for another live bread. Today I am so privileged because two of my colleagues are with me. Hindi mo So this is my second time to demonstrate live. So I'm so privileged to share what I learned through costly experiences. Okay, so last week I demonstrated to you how to knead dough properly. So today we will prepare and produce cinnamon bread. Okay? Ang gagamitin natin na dough is same dough as I demonstrated last week, which is the milk dough. Same procedure on how to knead and same ingredients. Okay? So these are our ingredients for this afternoon cinnamon bread making. Okay, we will have this 500 grams bread flour or pwede din all-purpose flour, 200 grams, 215 grams of liquid milk or fresh milk or pwede din naman yung evaporated milk. We also have 50 grams of whipping cream or pwede din all-purpose cream. Then we have 50 grams butter or pwede din margarine. Then 50 grams of sugar, white sugar, granulated sugar. Then for our leavening agent, we have 5 grams of yeast. And then 5 grams of salt and 50 grams of egg or 1 large egg. Okay? So we'll have to divide the ingredients, okay? The liquid and the dry ingredients. So our dry ingredients here is the flour, what else? The sugar, the salt, and the yeast. And also this, and the yeast. While this milk, all-purpose cream or whipped cream, butter, and egg is our liquid ingredients. Okay, so we'll just mix the ingredients. Okay. Mix the dry ingredients, the 500 grams flour, bread flour. Then salt should be added in the flour mixture because if we add this to the liquid ingredient with the yeast, the salt will kill the yeast. So hindi mag-function ang yeast as it is. Okay? Kasi papatayin ng salt ang yeast. Okay? Then the sugar belongs to the dry ingredients. Pero para mas madaling matunaw ang sugar, we'll add this to the liquid ingredients. So, what are our liquid ingredients? Our liquid ingredients are the following: the milk and the whipped cream. So we'll add the sugar, granulated sugar, to the liquid ingredients para mas madali siyang ma-dissolve. And then the yeast will be added in the liquid ingredients since the food of the yeast is the sugar. So later on, magkakaroon ng chemical reaction. The yeast will ferment. Then we'll mix this. Dito na lang din natin i-add ang butter or margarine. Later, you will know what's the difference of butter and margarine. I will also discuss later the functions of the following ingredients in baking. Okay? There's science in baking. Actually, baking is an exact science. It's a science. Okay? So later, I will discuss the science behind it. Then, the egg. To the dry ingredients. We will just mix everything. We'll make sure that all the ingredients are incorporated. Then we'll hand this. Okay. Using your hand, make sure that your hand is clean. No, I have two hands. The left and the right. Hold them up high, so clean and bright. So I've already washed my hand and the surface is already sanitized earlier. Okay, so we'll start kneading the dough. This is now our dough. Okay, kneading is the process of mixing in making bread. Okay, when we knead, we use the heel of our hand, we push it over and over until we can create a window pane. So, I've already discussed to you what is window pane last demonstration, last week. Okay? So we'll just knead this over and over until all the ingredients are incorporated. Then we will proof this for about 30 to 40 minutes so as the yeast to function. Okay? So the yeast will ferment and create carbon dioxide. That's why it will leaven. Okay, aalsa itong bread natin. Okay. The very tedious part in making bread is the kneading portion. No, this is the very tedious part. No, this is a very best exercise, especially for those who are who wants to get thin. Kung gustong umayat, sige, magmasa lang ng magmasa. Okay? So, we'll just knead this dough over and over until we create the window pane. So, ano ba yung window pane? Ano yung window pane? Okay, later, you will see a window pane once this dough is done. Our dough is very sticky. Just push your hand back and forth using the heel of.
Kailangan mo. Okay.
Na si Sir Del, ma'am? Nadto?
In case na sticky ang dough, you can add just you can dust a little flour to the surface so it's surrounding para ma-knead mo siya properly. Okay?
Really affected ang texture and
Nag-half recipe, naman good ko ani siya. Nag-half recipe ko ani. And then, one egg ang ako ang gigamit. So, dapat dili man But, I prepared a dough earlier. No? I've already proofed it. So, I will show you later the proper texture of the dough. Okay? For the sake of this demonstration, I use half recipe. No? So, since di ko mahati ang egg, and that's why the texture is wet. So that's why I added a little flour. Just a little flour. Dust it with flour. Again, for this recipe, we need 500 grams flour, all-purpose flour or bread flour, 215 grams milk or fresh milk or evaporated milk, then 50 grams whipped cream, 50 grams butter or margarine, 5 grams of yeast, 50 grams sugar, 50 grams egg or 1 whole egg, and 5 grams of salt. So, okay, look at our dough. It's very smooth. We'll just continue to knead this until the ingredients incorporate and until the dough will create its even dough. So, knead over and over and over. Okay? na natin kung na-achieve na natin ang window pane stage. Okay. Roll this over and achieve the konti na lang siya. Ma-stretch na siya, pero maputol pa siya. So, more kneading pa. More kneading. So, earlier, I've already prepared a dough. So, I've already proofed it. So, let's check kung tumuko na ba siya because this is more than... Okay, so see? Proof dough. Okay, tumubo na siya because of the yeast. Kinain ng yeast ang sugar and it ferments. That's why it became leaven. Okay? So, I will also discuss to. So, this is the then punch down the bread or the dough. I-punch down siya para ma-release ang carbon dioxide. And then, kain na naman siya. Then, ito, itago natin for 30 to 40 proofing. This for 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, so this is now our proof dough. Okay, it's very elastic and so once the dough is done,
Paano naman adjust? Paano na?
okay, so this is now our dough. We will roll this dough to make a cinnamon roll. But before anything else, we will preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So, initin muna natin na mag-preheat muna tayo ng oven. Okay? Okay, so we preheat the oven. Then using this rolling pin, this is a rolling pin. We will roll the dough rectangular in shape. Roll the dough
First thing,
okay. Okay, dapat rectangular siya.
ang kanipisun sa
At least one fourth to 1/4 inch. Okay. And okay. So once you shape, you can put ang filling nito is cinnamon powder. That's why it's called cinnamon bread. No? Kung ano naman, kung pandesal naman, we will shape the dough using a baton shape, then cut it, then lagyan lang ng breadcrumbs, pandesal na siya. Kung monay naman, same process as what I taught you last demonstration. You make a round shape and then cut in the middle para maging monay siya. Kung star bread naman, or donut. Okay? So, natin siya ng 1 tablespoon of cinnamon powder. Or any amount of cinnamon powder will do as what you prefer. Kung gusto niyo ng maraming cinnamon, pwede. Pero kung ayaw niyo naman ng maraming cinnamon, just for flavoring, just a pinch of it will do. Okay? So, pero usually 1 tablespoon. Okay? And then the brown sugar. Cinnamon and brown sugar. Mix the cinnamon and the brown sugar. Okay. cinnamon, brown sugar, and butter. Okay? Brush the butter. Para mas masarap, pwede damihan ang butter. No? Busin natin ang butter. At
Hinto sa sabi. Hinto sa sabi.
and cinnamon powder to the dough. So, depende din sa inyo. Kung gusto niyo ng marami, mas marami, so gusto niyo, it's up to you. Okay, then, after you sprinkle the filling, start rolling the dough. Okay? So, pag roll ng dough, just roll it, then press lock siya, then roll again, press in. Just press it konti. So, this is now our cinnamon roll. Okay? So, our cinnamon roll. Okay? Then, we will okay, so na-roll na natin ang ating dough na lagilin. Next thing is, we will bake this. Okay, pwede natin siyang i-bake gamit ang muffin pan, pwede din round pan, pwede din initan. Okay, so i-bake na natin siya for 10 to 20 minutes. Lagyan natin ng parchment paper para hindi magdikit sa pan. Para equal ang pagkat ng dough, no? Find the center. May dough cutter kayo, gamitin ang dough cutter. Kung wala naman, pwede din naman na sharp knife. Okay? Then, para even ang pag okay, so this is now our cinnamon roll. Okay? So we will proof this again for 10 to 15 minutes or until double in size bago natin ilagay sa oven. Yes, double pa ito. So pagkalagay natin para mamaya pagkaluto na niya, ma-achieve natin ang flower shape. Dito natin siya ilagay sa round pan. Okay? round pan. Kung gusto niyo naman na mas marami pang cinnamon sa loob, mas maraming filling, pwede ninyong damihan. Ako kasi ayoko ng maraming cinnamon, so konti lang yung nilagay ko. So, ganito lang siya ang paglagay sa round pan para pag mamaya ma-achieve na pagkaluto para siyang flour.
Ipalit eh.
Okay, so ito na ang kanyang kinalabasan, no? Okay, may isa pang natira. Lagay natin siya dito sa gilid. Okay, we will proof again this dough until mag-double ang size bago natin siya ilagay sa i-bake sa oven for 10 to 20 minutes.
Hindi diretso pala.
At hindi siya magbubo, hindi siya diretso natin. Hayaan muna natin yung yeast na mag-function para mas tutubo yung yung bread. Okay? So earlier I introduced to you the ingredients. So while waiting na mag-double in size, I will discuss the function of each ingredient. So earlier, okay, so earlier we have flour. Okay, flour. Claro, dala. Claro.
Pero kaya naman talaga.
Sige. We use flour. We use bread flour earlier. Okay, types of bread flour and all-purpose flour. Okay. So the function of the flour when used in baking contributes body and structure. Okay, it gives body and structure to the baked goods. Okay, the type of flour used will ultimately affect the finished product. Protein. So, and when it comes in contact with water and heat, it produces gluten. That's why nakabuo tayo ng dough. Okay? It gives elasticity and strength to baked goods. Okay. The gluten protein in flour combines to form a web that traps air bubbles and sets. So that's the function of the flour. We also added egg in our mixture. Diba? We have added the egg. So, what is the function of the egg? The egg as well as flour are the structural ingredients in baking. Eggs provide leavening, add color, texture, flavor, and richness to the batter. They are very important in helping to bind all other ingredients together. Beaten eggs are a leavening agent as they incorporate air into the batter, which will expand in the oven and cause the cake to rise if you are baking cake. Okay? Then the leavening agents. Okay. There are 3 leavening agents. Okay. We used yeast earlier. Another leavening agent is the baking powder and baking soda. Okay? Usually, itong baking powder and baking soda are used in cakes and pastries. Okay. Pwede din naman sa mga quick bread. Yung mga quick bread, yung hindi na kailangan ng Yung bread na di kailangan ng yeast, such as banana bread, banana cake, yun. Wheat bread ang tawag niyan. Okay, muffins, okay. Then we also have fats or shortening. Okay, fats or shortening. Ang ginamit natin na fats kanina is the butter. Okay, butter. Okay. Aside from butter, we also have margarine and vegetable oil. Okay? So, those are the shortenings used in baking. Okay. Okay. Ang fats coats gluten molecules so they can combine easily, contributing to the finished product's tenderness, moistness, and a smooth mouthfeel. Okay? So, yun ang function ng fat. Okay. There are types of fats. Now, shortening, ang example ng shortening is the margarine. Okay? Or pwede ang lard din. Butter imparts a good flavor without a greasy mouthfeel to baked goods because it melts at body temperature. Butter is made from animal fats, while margarine is from hydrogenated vegetable fat. Okay? And we also have oil. Okay? But usually, vegetable oil is commonly used in baking, yung coconut oil. Okay? Yun yung kalimitan na ginagamit sa baking. Okay. Ano naman ang kaibahan ng mga product natin kung gagamit tayo ng iba't ibang uri ng fat? Pag gagamit tayo ng butter sa cake, no, kung butter ang gagamitin natin, ang baked product is less height, ito, less height, compact siya, fine textured, and small ang kanyang mga crumb. Okay. Pag oil naman ang gamitin natin, no, like vegetable oil or coconut oil, it usually moist siya, tall and light. Okay? Slightly coarse and open crumb. Usually sa moist cake, no? Super moist cake, ang ginagamit is vegetable oil. Okay. Then shortening, like lard. Lard is from animal fat. Shortening, tall and light, but coarse, dry, and crumbly. Margarine naman, moist but not light, coarse, air pockets, and salty siya. Salty ang margarine. Okay? So, ito yung kaibahan kung gagamit tayo ng iba't ibang shortening or fats. Like, sa paggawa ng moist cake, may recipe na gamit butter oil. Okay? So, iba din ang kanyang outcome. And then, sugar. Kanina, we use refined sugar. Okay? So, ang sugar, meron tayong iba't ibang tawag sa sugar. Turbinado sugar, granulated sugar, turbinado or yung brown sugar na castor sugar, yung tinatawag na brown sugar. And then brown sugar, yung kinugay, no, kanang kinugay. And then powdered sugar or confectioner sugar. Okay? But earlier we used this granulated sugar or the white sugar, commonly called granulated white sugar. Okay? So, sugar adds sweetness as well as contributing to the product's browning. Sugar tenderizes a cake by preventing the gluten from forming. Sugar also holds moisture in the finished product. Sugar crystals cutting into solid fats like butter help form the structure of the product by making small holes which are filled with carbon dioxide when the leavening agents react. So kanina, ang sugar, malaki ang contribution sa pag-function ng yeast because siya ang kinakain ng yeast.
From the top. Liquid.
Liquid helps carry the protein for a strong but light structure. Liquids also act as steam during baking, acting as a leavening agent. So kanina, milk and whipped cream. And then the last ingredients that were added in our mixture is the salt. So the salt strengthens gluten and adds flavor. Salt enhances flavors. So in yeast bread, salt helps moderate the effect of the yeast so the bread doesn't rise too quickly. So those are the functions of the following ingredients that we added in the cinnamon bread. Okay? So we will check the dough, our dough, if it doubles in size. Okay, so hindi pa siya nag-double in size. Pero we'll bake this for 10 to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay?
From the top. Next slide.
Okay, so thank you for watching and sorry for some technical error. We will promise to solve these logging concerns in our future demonstration. Okay, so I hope that you learned something in this video.
Smile mo.
Goodbye and see you.
Acknowledge yung visitors.
I'm acknowledging my beautiful colleague. Hello. And
Okay.
say hi.